Hello everyone, I just thought I'd show you this. It is absolutely disgusting what I'm reading right now, and the MoD should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. This is probably the third attempt at recording. I'll see, hopefully it'll work this time. Obviously you can read UK government will strip soldiers of human rights to protect itself from prosecution. This is what lawyers want. Basically, as you read on, it says something about that the government, the MoD, is looking to protect itself from prosecution in case of future combats, which is a bit fishy if you ask me. I don't think it's right. You know, that title gives it away, and it's a bit of a warning bell for us guys. It's just like, this is not right. You know for a fact this is disgusting. What's going on here? But it gets worse as you read on, trust me. It says that, the warning comes after a report into the soon-to-be-closed Iraq Historical Allegation Team urged the UK to derogate from the European human rights law on the battlefield. It was repeatedly accused of pursuing soldiers on trumped-up charges of allegations of abuse during the occupation of Iraq. It will now be closed and its remaining cases handed to the Royal Navy Police after lawyer Phil Shiner, who championed the cases, was struck off for misconduct, fearing soldiers could now be shut out of justice. The president of the Law Society has warned that such a move would be to the detriment of military personnel. The Military of Defence, the MoD, wants to make it impossible for soldiers and their families to bring claims against it to court when these relate to actions in combat. Any claimant would only have recourse to an internal MoD compensation scheme that would rule on cases brought against itself. This means cases would not be heard by an independent judge, that would not be independently investigated, responsibilities would not be established, and a state institution, if liable, would not be held to account. Soldiers and their families must not be shut out of our justice system. The Law Society will be responding to the MoD's consultation to raise these and other concerns, he said. Yeah, it is very concerning for me, even though I have no dealings with the military. I just think it's really sad. The MoD has said there is neither public scrutiny or piss off. Seriously, seriously, who runs MoD? Are they completely off their mind? They've been smoking something, and it's definitely not weed, it's something more extreme than that. I tell you, this is crazy stuff. They said they will impose a robust system, and in effect, basically they want to police themselves. How can they be trusted or relied on when they have made so many dire mistakes in the past? Why is the MoD different to any other employer? And you can look at that video yourself. I'll post a link to the description of this article. And it says families of soldiers. This is a good point, and I'm going to make a point after this myself. Families of soldiers killed in recent wars have repeatedly used human rights laws to challenge the MoD over faulty equipment and vehicles. That's another thing. Reason why we have faulty equipment and vehicles. We all know that, don't we? Because we are massively under budget in terms of our military expenditure. We are not spending as much as we should do. Not only that, we're not doing as much as we should do in terms of preventing wars like Syria and Iraq. We created a vacuum. We all should we should all take responsibility and initiative on this. We all have contributed to this. Maybe not me personally or anyone else personally, but people who are in charge of this country and the American administration, previous administration. The people that created that vacuum should be held to account, and they need to make sure that their mistakes should not be repeated. We cannot continue to repeat our mistakes. And we shouldn't be going into bombing Libya, funding people in Egypt or Israel or Palestine or whatever, and doing proxy wars. You know, it's absolutely disgusting. It really is. We are trying to promote democracy by what? Bombing innocent children and adults? Making military personnel do things that they should not be doing? We're not idiots, you know. MoD, you are just trying to hide your mistakes. You want to make sure your mistakes are not brought forward to you, which you know is absolutely satanic. And by the way, I'm not a Christian or anything like that. I'm not a Satanist. I don't believe in God or whatever. But this is basically satanic. What I mean by that is that it's disgusting. It is evil. It's detestable, and it's just disgusting. I have seen disgusting things, and this is probably nothing compared to what military personnel, people who have to face it day to day in combat, like in Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever. It's not right. It is disgusting, and it really needs to stop. I can't stress this enough. But anyways, I think this Tory MP, Tom Tungen, whatever, I think he's speaking out of his arse. I don't think it's young commanders should be challenged, to be honest. They should realise what they're getting into before they start. Obviously people will make genuine mistakes. As long as they are genuine in the field that they are doing, in what they're doing, they have nothing to fear. And they shouldn't have to call for complete immunity if they have got nothing to fear, and they've got nothing to hide, and nothing to lose. This article, this reports and allegations coming forward, it's just a beginning. And they are afraid, and they better be, because it's just absolutely absurd. And I hope justice will be served. They can't take us for fools anymore. You'll be a fool yourself if you really believe that the MoD is so innocent. Yes, people make mistakes. They need to at least own up about it, and actually admit that they've done sick things, and they would try their best that they will not keep making silly mistakes that are costing thousands and hundreds of thousands of lives. Have a nice day. Please like, comment, and subscribe if it lets me turn it off.